Name is Belen Sandoval.
How old are you, Blen?
I'm 26.
And where are you right now?
I'm home and I live in La Habra. I still live with my mom and my siblings.
How many siblings you got?
I have 2 brothers and 1 sister.
And how old are they?
My sister, she's 16. No, I'm kidding. She's 17. She just turned 17, that's why. And then my brother is 16. He also just turned 15. And then my little brother is 8.
Your siblings are getting older.
Yeah, they are.
So, you're first generation American?
Yep.
Were you born here or Mexico?
I was born here.
Okay.
Barely, but I was born here.
Where here were you born?
In Granada Hills. Never even lived there in my life. Like I said, my mom was just crossing. She happened to cross and then she happened to pop and then I was born here. But I was not supposed to be born here because my parents didn't want to live here. They wanted to live in Mexico, but I don't know what happened that we came over here, or she came over here, and then I happened to be born here.
So do you know anything about like your parents crossing over? You know the story of how they did it and why?
I'm not sure how my dad crossed, but I know that my mom crossed. That was her first time and she was pregnant. I don't know why she would risk it, but she did. I think she crossed because to be honest, I feel like I do know, but I can't remember right now.
You don't know, it's cool. I'm just asking.
Go on.
As a Mexican American, first generation, tell me what it means to you.
Somebody that your parents are from Mexico and then you're born here and then your whole life is here, but they don't speak English. And you do? Yeah.
You think it's any different than Mexican Americans, like second generation or third generation?
Yeah, because I feel like it's much easier for them than it was for like me.
Why?
Because like, for example, when I went to school, like, first of all, I have an accent, but I feel like I have an accent because of them, because they would only speak to me in Spanish. And then when I needed help with homework, like it was hard for them to help me because like they didn't know English. So it was like, I had to figure it out on my own.
Is there any of traditions like Mexican traditions that you brought over with you or that your parents have brought over?
But I think Day of the Death is one of the holidays that we do celebrate, and also Easter. But no, we don't celebrate Easter as Easter. We celebrate it as like, it's like a different, like it's not called Easter for us.
Do you feel American?
Not really.
Why?
Like yes and no. Like yes, because like obviously like I'm born here and like I have, like my life is like here, but I feel like sometimes I don't fit in with like the culture of here. I don't know, because I'm like Mexican. Like some of the things, like for example, like Cinco de Drinko, it just passed, and like I don't celebrate that, and that's like a Mexican thing, and I don't think that's a Mexican thing. I think that's an American thing that Americans made up for Mexico. I don't know if I'm making sense.
What do you want your legacy to be?
What do I want? What?
Your legacy. Like when you leave this earth, what do you want people to think of you as? Culturally.
Yeah. I guess I just want people to be proud of where they came from, because I feel like at the end of the day, like to me, like I feel like my parents struggled to get here, and like that's not even what they wanted, but they did it for us, and then we ended up staying here so we can have a better like career and like a better life or whatever. And then I feel like it's like happening, so like I'm like appreciative of them, but I would want that for my kids too. So I would want them to be proud, just like how I'm proud.
You mentioned about your parents crossing over. Do you have any pictures of your parents, like, or your family?
Yes, I have a picture of my mom and dad and me. It's this one. I don't know if you can see it. Mm-hmm. So as you can see, my dad is like was like a hard Mexican. And then my mom, she was really young, so I don't know if you know, but my dad was 20 years older than my mom. And I don't know how, they got married, because to me that's weird. But we're 20 years apart. And I think that's different.
Where's your dad now?
Where is my dad?
Yes.
He passed away in January, this January, so it's really, really recent. But he passed away in TJ because he was living in TJ. My parents, they split up, and my dad, he always wanted to live in Mexico. He never really liked this lifestyle, like here, he never liked like the American style or lifestyle, sorry. So he moved to Mexico. But yeah, so he passed away where he wanted to pass away, which was Mexico.